guys, now we're going on to step 2. This is where we left off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create some nice fins, so it kind of looks like maybe a Nerf bullet or something or anyway, a dart type thing that has fins on the back. So to do that, we're going to draw a sketch on the back, and we're going to cut up through after we've drawn the sketch on the back. So the first thing we do is click Create a Sketch. And I want to make sure that I pick the circle surface. Sometimes it's easy to accidentally click one of these yellow default surfaces, so make sure you just are on the bottom of the projectile. Okay, and it automatically turns it so that I'm looking straight down on it. The next thing I want to do is I'm going to draw a circle, and that circle is going to start right in the center, and you'll notice that there is a little green circle that pops up to show you that you are on the center. It's a snap feature is what it is. But make sure that pops up, and I'll click, and then as I come out here, you'll notice there that I'm trying to get a little thing to show up. Usually I get a little reference that points out that I'm the size of the shaft of the circle, but I'm not seeing it. It usually turns blue. Oops, I clicked on accident. It doesn't seem to be finding it, so I guess for this tutorial we will, oh, nope, that wasn't it. For this tutorial we're just going to pick a shape. Just keep in mind that we're trying to get about the size of the shaft of that circle. So I'm going to just click about right, I don't know, about right here. Okay. Once you've drawn that circle, then we're going to draw the line command, and we're going to create the fins to our projectile. So I clicked on line, and now I'm clicking this is called a quadrant, but it's the very left side of the circle before it starts getting smaller again, and it'll snap to it. And then I'm going to go here to the point of the circle right there, and then I'm going to do the same thing again from that point back down to the other side quadrant right there. Okay, so now that we have this fin drawn, it's time for us to do what's called an array, or a revolve with a 2D sketch. So this is the part that's new. Over here, I'm going to click on the little Create tab that's underneath all these options. There's a chance that yours might be up here. If it is, it's okay. But down here we have a circular pattern right there. I'm going to click on it. The first thing it wants to know is what objects do I want to circle. So I'm going to select this line and this line. So I have both those lines selected. And you can see that the color changes to help you with that. Then you're going to select the center point, which is and so I clicked on that button and it turned blue. And the center point, of course, is the center of the circle. So I'm going to click there. And you can see that it automatically starts with the number 3, but I can change that number to however many I am interested in drawing. I'll do 5 for now, and you can do as many as you want. This is where you can choose, and then as soon as I'm done with what I see, I just hit OK. Okay, and now the last thing we'll do is take and extrude this part up through so that it makes the fin. So we want to keep the star and cut away these side pieces. So I'm going to click on my solid and I'm going to hit extrude. Again, you could have exited the sketch first and then clicked on the extrude button, but I just took that quick little shortcut to show you. Okay, so click the surfaces that are not the star, and then I prefer to grab this little blue arrow and I'm going to pull it up, and to make a nice design I'm just going to cut up into, you can kind of see I could go too far, we don't want that, and I could have stopped down here, but I kind of want it to do a star up into the base just for design. So you can kind of see how that makes kind of a little star cut into the bottom of the head of the projectile. And then I'm going to say, if I like what I see, I'm going to say OK. And there is our projectile with fins. So that is the end of part 2. Consider this as you're thinking about how you're going to do your final design.